This next creepy
This
footage was
is 10 scary videos, or are you a big baby? Hey, I like to think of myself as not a big baby, so let's see.
captured live on national TV in Argentina. So in Argentina, there's a program called Fenómenos, which is broadcast live and covers notable weather events in Argentina and around the world. The show's co-host, Matias Bertolotti, is doing a normal weather forecast for the upcoming weekend, when this happens.
Por eso es el día quizás de estos próximos días, porque se viene la humedad y ahora sí, la esperada lluvia en la zona central, que están esperándola muchísimo, asociado con las perturbaciones de mal tiempo, va a realzar todo esto.
The program switches to a live security camera overlooking the boardwalk of the city of Corrientes, but something pale and translucent can be seen walking across the field and out of frame. The strange figure looks almost like the torso of a person with arms.
I got two options for what this is, right? Two options, right? Bad camera quality, and that's just a regular person jogging. Green screen, and somebody ran behind it, and they like bumped into the green screen a little bit, so their outline was seen through it. Or it was a mosquito.
Arms moving quickly, almost as if whoever
That
or
could be a
whatever
mosquito
this is
flying weirdly,
running.
like with it's like lost a wing
A
or
shocked
something.
viewer is watching the show and shares the footage to his Instagram. It quickly gets a massive amount of attention. By the end of the
You know what else is massive? My bad, I'm not ninja.
program, Matias looks at the footage live on air and says that both he and the TV crew have no idea what this is.
Look at this guy.
But they do note that
He's just a
whatever it
chill
is,
guy for real.
it doesn't seem to have any legs.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es eso que pasa cuando estábamos en vivo? Esto sucedió en vivo, a ver, esto no es, o sea, no estamos
Ajá.
jodiendo, se los digo en serio, no estamos jodiendo, esto pasó en vivo cuando estábamos hablando del tiempo y la cámara es de paso de la
A ver,
patria.
ahí viene corriendo.
Ay, ¿qué es eso? ¿No tiene patas?
The Continental Inn. Jenna Snow works at the Continental Inn in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. A hotel which sits right across the road from a cemetery that is the final resting place of nearly 19,000 bodies. With a location like
Okay, so I'm not like the biggest ghost believer on earth. Like I'm not like all paranormally and all that. I'm just a chill guy. But as a, just out of like, you know, I don't want to say common sense, but like, you know, I don't want to live near a graveyard or like right beside, like right across the street from a grave. I don't want to be in no graveyard at like night or nothing, and I don't want to stay at a hotel that's right across the street from a graveyard. It's just like creepy. And I'm not saying I'm like a big ghost spooky woo. Nah, that's just creepy. It's a bunch of dead people right there. You know, it might bring some negative energies. I don't know if it's necessarily ghosts or whatever, but that's just me.
like that, it's no wonder that the hotel has built up quite a bit of a reputation for being haunted. Now, Jenna is working the front desk at 5 in the morning when she and one of her coworkers, Tim, spot something
Okay, let me see where this goes.
very odd on the lobby security camera.
They said it's not the hotel that's haunted, it's the graveyard.
Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing here? They just said it's 5 a.m. They just said it's 5 a.m. Look right here. Does this look like 5 a.m. to you? Nowhere in America looks like this at 5 a.m. I'm already sensing false.
Oh.
6 degrees. Okay, wherever they're at, it might be 5 a.m.
So this service road here, we're
What's
down
that Tom
here.
say? So are we sitting here lying? Are we just lying? We're just lying now. Let me make sure I heard this right.
Now, Jenna is working the front desk at 5 in the morning when she and one of her coworkers, Tim, spot something very odd on the lobby security camera.
They said it's not the hotel.
Okay, I do believe that says 5:38 a.m. It is bright outside. This clock says it's like 1:30. This clock says it's like 3:40. This clock says it's like 2:30. Why y'all got 3 different clocks and they all at different time? Am I getting joshed right now? Are you joshing me, bro? Let's see what they got to say.
It's the graveyard.
Oh.
So this service road here where Danny and I used to park, that's the old...
I see 4 clocks and all of them have different
You
time.
really think they, when they dug up all the bodies here, that was a good one, moved them over to the graveyard?
Play it back for me so I don't got to. Play it back for me so I don't got to.
Hey, Noel. What's up?
Oh, yeah, I see.
I can tell you exactly what that is. You ready? I can recreate this whole video. You ready? Watch this. I can recreate this whole video. You ready? Dude, did you guys just see a ghost? Yeah, that's what that was. Somebody just blew a fat cloud in the hotel lobby. That's all that was. And if it ain't, it's a gust of cold wind. In this video, very clearly,
See it again.
it is 6 degrees outside. My brother, somebody breathed. Somebody took a breath. And it blew some warm air met with the cold and created a condensation cloud of steam. That's all that is. Somebody went and it just floated across the lobby because it's 6 degrees outside wherever they at. That's all that is. That's all it is.
Stay there for a minute.
He is. How do you know this?
Well, because Danny and I caught him earlier when Danny was in the games room locking up. I freaked the out because I saw it. And then I tried to do a video review to record it, and it wouldn't let me.
A faint pale figure
Wouldn't
can be
let
seen
you.
moving around.
Buddy, I'm going to sit here and assume you don't know how to work a computer. Whatever they can say about ghosts, bro, if ghosts do happen to be real, this real thing, there's no way they can sit here and control computers, bro. There's no way they can sit here and can control technology and just stop you and make it not able to record it. You don't know how to work a computer. You don't know how to record it.
Around the hotel lobby and sitting down in one of
That
the
is literally a
chairs
smoke.
before
That's
just disappearing.
That's literally a smoke cloud. No, even better. It's 6 degrees. It says it on the bottom of their computer screen. It is 6 degrees. Somebody breathed. Somebody took a deep breath. It's 6 degrees. You gonna see the breath floating.
completely.
I've been on this same
Jim's
clip for like,
coworker
I'm
tells
going to
that
get
he's
past.
seen the bizarre figure
No,
many
bro.
times code.
Somebody breathed.
Mirror, mirror. Melina's under.
Okay, I don't believe too much of ghosts, but I don't mess with mirrors. I don't mess with anything you gotta say in the mirror. Like Candyman.
Celebrating Mother's Day. in
I
her
don't like
home in
bees, so
Nova
Candyman is
Tudo,
terrifying.
Brazil.
I never say that in the
She
mirror.
records herself as she enjoys a Brazilian dessert treat and shows the thoughtful present that she received from her son. But then, something happens that shocks her to her
Your
core.
baby gifted you your own belt.
Gente, eu vou comer com
And you're
vocês
recording it.
o melhor brigadeiro da vida, que é da doceria da Lulu. E olha que bonitinho que eu ganhei no Dia das Mães atrasado, mas ela me deu. É espelhinho de bolsa, deixa eu abrir e mostrar. Olha,
Okay, this looks like a regular thing somebody would record.
deixa eu abrir. Ai, meu Deus. Amei. E agora vamos provar.
Are we dead serious? Are we actually being serious, or is this a troll? Is this for real, or is this a troll? Cause he gonna replay it for me, so I don't got to. But
Viciada nesse brigadeiro dela. É simplesmente o melhor.
come on, replay it, so I don't got to.
Did you see it? In the reflection in the
Yeah, I seen it. Someone's sitting across the table from her. Is she not? She's in a public restaurant right now. That is a customer. That is a good paying customer. They didn't come in there and pay for them sweets just to get called a ghost. That's a customer.
mirror, a pale face came
That's just a person. Wait, hold on.
Did you see it?
Okay, I'm gonna be
In the
100,000 right
reflection in the
now.
mirror, a pale face.
Okay, that's just a regular person. That is a creepy looking person. But I'm telling you, that's a random person. That's just a paying customer, dude. She's there to get that same little cup of whatever she's got. She looks creepy as hell, but that's just a person, dog. She's in public.
Can be seen looking right at Melina, almost as if
People stare, dude. It's life. People stare. You sitting there recording yourself, opening this little plastic bag and eating your little goody goods. Some people stare. It's the world.
Right in front of her.
They might be sitting across
After
the table,
reviewing her
dog.
Video 2 days later, Melina is shocked. She posts the video to her.
Yeah, people don't like being stared at. If I record myself and I'll relook at the video and be like, oh, that dude's staring at me, I'm like, why? It's
TikTok
it's
search
people,
for
dog.
Answers. The video goes viral, quickly gaining over 3 million views. Many stunned viewers wonder whether there's anything.
Are you telling me all I gotta do to pick up a little 3 million views is just fake a ghost video? Or just record, not even fake a ghost video. I just have to record a person in public and be like, oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a ghost? I'm gonna get mad.
That could have been reflected in the mirror, like a TV. But Melina shows that in front of where she was sitting at the time, there's actually a backyard, not even a wall. She also says that her husband and
that's then that was then that had to have been like somebody like she knew like standing there and they was just like looking it's fake. She set the whole thing up. That's what happened.
and son were inside at
Actually, no, I know what it is. So when she turned the mirror around, right, it was nighttime. Okay, you gotta hear me on this. You just gotta hear me out on this one. I promise it's logical. So when she turned the mirror around, right, it was night outside. The light from the moon reflected off the wall behind her into the back of her head, and then a little bit went over her head to the back of the mirror, and it reflected like her face over the night sky, and then it showed up in the mirror, and it was just real distorted because it's a dollar store mirror. So if you would have looked up in the sky at that exact moment, you would have seen her face in the sky, just like distorted weirdly, because it was the light rays from the moon bouncing off the wall and going over top her head, and the moonlight, right? Like she held the mirror up, so the moonlight hits a little bit of the mirror, hits the wall behind her, and it, like, you know, as light does, it goes over her head, droops down, reflects her face into the sky just a little bit. So like you would have seen a cloud that kind of looked like her face. And that's why it didn't look exactly like her face in the mirror.
the time. So just who or what?
I just explained it.
And did that mirror come with an uninvited guest attached?
Buddy, you can't attach to a mirror,
Crossing
dog.
over.
It's a plastic
TikTok
item.
user
A little bit of glass.
Mutalu4256 is driving down a quiet road somewhere in Thailand at around 8 o'clock in the evening.
Yo, can we talk about how this person can't drive? They're all in the middle of the road. All in the middle of the road, and they're going the complete wrong way.
Well, just watch. A woman wearing a white dress appears out of nowhere, forcing the panicked driver to swerve around her. When brightening and slowing down the footage, things get even weirder. The eerie apparition seems to only partially appear, and then it just disappears altogether.
I guess I gotta break this one down too, huh? This is so obviously just a old person with dementia roaming the streets. It happens all the time. Look up old person with dementia, and 90% of the videos they're just gonna be walking across the street at random times at night. Second off, the reason it looks like it appeared, this is a dash cam, and the grain. Look at this. Look at the quality. This is recording at 360p, and it's nighttime, so they couldn't see her until the headlights got close enough to her because she was out of range of the street lights. And the 380p on video allowed it to not look like she was there the whole time, but she was, because the pixels are so granulated and grainy that it, like, the camera did literally, like, look at this. You look at the side of the screen right here. You look at this right here. This literally could be like, this looks like it could be like 10 people, but it's just so bad quality and it's moving. That's literally just an old person with dementia wandering the streets of Thailand
So could this driver
at night,
have captured
and you got a
evidence
bad
of the
camera.
paranormal on his dash cam?
No.
You decide.
I decided. It's an old person.
If you shop on Amazon, you should use this tool. It's a browser extension that automatically compares.
I'm not paying for YouTube Premium.
Gone wrong.
Apartment
A
tour
realtor from
gone wrong.
Lansing,
Let's
South
see it.
Carolina
Was
is
there a
giving
squatter
tour
in?
of a brand new luxury
I just almost like
apartment to an
knocked my whole
interesting
setup
couple.
out. Let me guess, there was like a squatter.
It goes terribly wrong.
It helps sometimes. So this is it.
It's broad daylight. Ghosts can't come out at daylight. Everybody knows this.
Yeah, that would help me actually.
Ghosts can't come out in the daytime. This is common knowledge. Nice apartment. This is actually really nice.
Yeah. Is that closet?
That's washer dryer hookups.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, sorry, I kicked you. Do you like? There's a person in there. There's a person in there.
First off, if I'm touring an apartment with you and we walk in and you walk in behind us and just lock the door, I'm switching everything down. Second off, what's ghostly about this? That's a homeless dude. That's a squatter. I literally called it before it even played. That's just a squatter sleeping in a closet of an apartment that's not lived in.
The woman touring the apartment heads alone into the back bedroom and checks out the closet. But surprise, because there's just some weird dude hiding in there.
Yo, okay, let's not just call him a weird dude. Okay, if I'm homeless and there's an empty apartment, I'm sleeping in it. Okay, let's not just go and call him weird.
Understandably, she kind of freaks out.
Kind of,
and
my
runs
good
out of
brother.
the room and warns
With
the
reason.
others. The realtor is shocked, and after checking out the bedroom herself, she just says, okay, we're gonna go.
That's strange.
Do you like? There's a person in there. There's a person in there.
Now, it bears repeating that these are brand new luxury apartments in a guarded community, so it seems odd that a squatter could even get in there. But what would you do if you were touring an apartment and a guy just popped out of the closet? We need scary videos, so if you see something scary...
Oh, buddy. Anyways, yeah, that is crazy how we got in there if it's gated and guarded. And that looked like a pretty nice apartment that shouldn't have a squatter in it, but yeah. The crazy thing, I'm a yap just for a second. One of the craziest laws ever, if you're homeless, you're allowed to squat in places that aren't owned. And if you're there for long enough without it being owned, I think you legally own it or can legally own it. It's something along the lines of that. So legally, they can't tell that person to leave until the people buy that apartment. But why would you buy it if you know a homeless man just can get up in there? Yeah. I had to shorten and sweet. I don't want to be yapping
for
too
the
long.
top 5. Send it to me in Erie, Pennsylvania, and Jorge Cruz and his family are all fast asleep in bed. Suddenly,
Are they?
their bedroom door slams shut. Now, Jorge is woken up by the sound, but doesn't think much of it and goes back to sleep.
Don't think much of it and go back to sleep. If I'm sleeping and my bedroom door slams, I'm going to scout the whole house. I'm getting a breaker box, cutting off all the lights, throwing on my tactical gear, my night vision, and a big old weapon of choice. I'm roaming through the house, siege style, peeking every corner, and I'm gonna stay up all night.
But the next day, he begins to wonder what could have caused the door to slam.
Buddy, why not wonder about it at that point? What if somebody broke in your house and just slammed your door and stole all your stuff, and you're just like, I'm gonna go back to bed. What the heck is wrong with this guy?
He checks their baby monitor footage, and what he finds makes his blood run cold. loud banging can be heard before the bedroom door slams shut.
First and foremost, as a grown man, if you hear all this going on and your baby is sleeping in that house, and you just wake up, hear it, and go back to bed. Second off, if this isn't faked, set up, and edited, then the only logical explanation of all this, boom, the dark shadow, gnat crawling across the camera, but it's in such bad quality and in the night vision mode, it looked almost see-through. You know, flies are basically almost see-through too. So that gnat. The door slamming. Sometimes like a draft of wind comes in through like an open window or anything, like a little crack in the sliding door. It can open and close doors. I've actually had it happen to me. You know, sometimes the front door swing open too hard and my bedroom door open. I don't know. That's how air works. The banging, the footsteps, hailing outside. Or, no, not even, the house settling. The house was settling. The floor was settling. It's a little windy outside. The stuffed animal moving, if you look, fishing line. Or, the baby kicked it. Or the wind gust. Or the wind gust that was coming in that closed the door and made the floor like settle. It knocked it over.
Then a dark shadow-like figure can be seen creeping up the bottom of the baby's
That's a gnat
crib,
crawling across the camera.
seemingly watching the child sleep.
No,
The
you're
dark
thinking
mass
too hard
seems
about it.
to reach over toward the child, even moving around a stuffed animal. Then it simply disappears into thin air. Jorge says
I'm not going
that
to yap.
he feels the entity might be a dark presence in his home. So did the family capture a paranormal entity on camera? Let me know.
No.
What you think?
I just explained, but okay.
Sick 'em, Blue. A woman and her dog are seriously freaked out
Why you say
when
it's
they
so
notice
creepy?
a chair mysteriously rocking back and forth on her back patio.
Wind? The chair weighs 2.5 pounds. It's the wind. It's literally the wind. It's outside.
It stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's
It's outside. There's always wind. There's never not wind. I can promise you, there is never not wind. There's always wind.
I know, Blue. Someone's there, huh?
It's a dog. They bark at things that move. The chair moved from the wind. It probably seen a bird and a squirrel run across the tree playing tag, and he started barking. Or he might even saw a little bug crawling on the chair, and he barked. It's a dog. They bark for no reason.
I know. I don't know why it does that. It does it every time, you guys. This is the third time. I can't believe I caught it on camera.
It does it every time, but this is only the third time. Yeah, get her out of here, dude. Pack her up, dog. Pack her up. Is this all?
Shutting the door.
Little Shih Tzu puppy Blue.
And you leave the damn dog outside. If you're so scared, bring the dog in. Yo, nah, get her out of here, bro. Nah,
It was
pack her up.
erased entirely.
Pack her
We
up.
can't. The
Dog,
viewers
it's a
wonder
dog,
whether
bro.
the
They
chair
can't
belonged
see
to
nothing that we
someone
can't do.
remains to be
Except like
Culiacan,
cancer.
Mexico is home alone at 1 a.m. when she hears strange sounds coming from her living room.
That's just me, though.
Love games but hate the grind? With WeMod, you can be invincible, unimaginably wealthy, or even
No. No mames, no sé qué hacer ya, no sé qué hacer.
The hell was that?
No mames.
What was that
no
item?
mames, está abierta la puta puerta.
My good sister. Somebody's in the house. That's not a ghost. Somebody's in the house. Run. Somebody's in there. Somebody just broke in your shit. And I just seen them. What the hell is that car? So I know what happened. Somebody pulled up to her crib, hit the car on cinder block, stole all her tires, then broke in the house, started making noises.
Voy a cerrar la puerta. No hay nadie, o sea, no hay nadie. No hay nadie.
How do you know? Your door is wide open, you hear a noise in the house, you just assume no one's there and close the door back. I'm leaving. I'm walking outside and I'm going to stand there with the big old boom boom in my hand pointing at the door until the police get there. Good brother? Watch when she turn around. It's going to jump scare the shit out of her. Why are you announcing all this? And if you live alone, why is your house this dark? If you live alone, you have no one to bother with the lights. Leave them on. Leave some lights on so you can see. This is bad. This is crazy.
No sé qué voy a hacer. Aquí voy a dejar el celular grabando aquí. A ver si.
Realistically, that iPhone's going to record for 20 minutes before it turns off and runs out of storage. Second off, I'm going to let it go first. Then I'll yap.
La voy a dejar grabando. Mucho miedo, please, me da mucho miedo ver lo que hay.
No mames. So you leave the lights on when you're trying to record a ghost. Ghosts come out in the dark, so why would you not turn the lights off for that? Are you Yo, this about to make me mad, dog.
Yo quiero saber lo que realmente pasó.
Yo, you see they cut the video like the recording on the phone had been 10 minutes by and nothing happened. Bro, the video this is 6 seconds in. This is 6 seconds into the video. So you're telling me within a cool 6 seconds of you hitting record, going to lay down, it just happened. I'm gonna get mad, bro.
Mames, no mames, no mames. No mames, no mames. No mames, güey, no mames. ¿Qué vergas es eso? ¿Qué vergas es eso?
She's only like 8 seconds into the video now.
Me está dando miedo. Te lo juro que estoy temblando. No, no mames. No mames. No mames. No, no mames.
Dude, no way. No fucking, no way, dude. Are we like dead serious?
No mames, no mames.
Celeste gets the scare of a lifetime when she sees something peek out.
First and foremost, she was recording before the banging and all the noises started, just sitting there looking at the phone, waiting for it to happen. That is her friend that is in this house. They set this up to go a little viral on TikTok. I promise that's all this is. There's not even needs to be a logical explanation. This is just fake, dude. This is just a girl and her friend trying to get some views, dog. Are we like dead serious, dog?
She spent the rest of the night at her cousin's house.
It was probably her.
Claims that she has no idea what she captured on her phone.
Your friend, you know exactly what it is. Stop it. And then again, yeah, the video was 4 seconds in and something fell. Okay, yeah, real convenient, buddy. I'm not going for that, bro. That's your friend. That's literally your friend. Y'all set that up.
But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's a hoax.
You decide.
She's trying to josh us right now,
house with horrible
and it
history.
worked. Because people like you believe
Reddit
it.
user Octopus
Sorry, no
has
offense.
been experiencing terrifying paranormal activity in his home in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So
Your first mistake was living in Philly. That wasn't no ghost. That was a YN in your crib. Jugging your crib.
Backstory on his house is that nearly 100 years ago, in 1925, a man suffered an extreme nervous breakdown and
I have those every day, buddy. What?
Brutally ended the lives of his 2 young daughters.
I don't do all that.
Or ending his own life.
Definitely not.
Now,
Definitely haven't done that one.
Almost a century later, Reddit user Octopus Funeral says he used to be a
You telling me I expect to believe that Octopus Funeral has a ghost in his house? Okay.
skeptic.
All right.
That all changed when he moved into this house. He says that strange, unexplained events begin to haunt his family. He
Promise
says
I can explain them all.
encounters became more extreme and aggressive with every passing day in the house.
If it is a ghost and ghosts are as real as they say and as dangerous and powerful as they say, why would it build up to it? Why don't it just put the pillow over your face while you're sleeping and just end it all?
One day, he's in the basement doing laundry, and he feels that
Red flag.
something is just kind of off.
You're in a basement. The air quality's off, buddy. You're breathing differently.
He takes out his phone and starts to record.
Oh,
What happens next?
What a generation
is
we live in.
downright creepy.
Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff does happen down here. And I mean, you can't really. That's freaky stuff right there, man.
That shelf looked like it was made in the 1473s. It's uneven. That thing's been itching to fall. It's been slightly moving. As I said, everything's been sliding like a millionth of a centimeter, like a day, and it finally just fell. It's on a tiny little slope. I kind of see it. And everything's just tumbling and jumbling at once. Yeah, it's old.
Boy, here we go with the door again.
Wind? You see that window in the back? It's probably cracked. And the door is literally tilted, so it's just the weight of the tilting door that's pulled it open a little bit.
It's creepy. So that door.
Oh yeah, that's creepy. Buddy, you don't sound scared whatsoever, dog.
Close. Stay like that. Oh, there you go. Let go of it.
It's the wind. And the hinges are old, I can tell from here.
Reddit user Octopus Funeral says that the paranormal activity in the house freaked him out so much that he and his family eventually just moved out back.
He literally said, "Oh man, that's creepy." But it freaked you out so bad that you moved. Yo, I'm tired of this, dude.
In 2017. He says that since then, he didn't even want to think about that house. But only recently, he decided to transfer this video from his old phone to share with the paranormal community on Reddit. So is this old house in Philadelphia haunted by the tragic spirits who lost their lives there? You decide. Tick-tock. TikTok user Hevelista says he made the terrible mistake of fooling around with a Ouija board at his
That's not ghost, that's just stupid.
home in Germany. And, of course, it did not go well.
Leute, ich schwöre euch bei Gott, diese Tür von dieser Uhr, ne? Die ist eben einfach aufgegangen. Ich wollte mich.
Why do you have a clock just right under the ceiling? Why is it the only thing on the wall? You can't see that from any position in that room. Time is it? And then you just come on, starting the video after it opened, and expect us to just believe you? Okay, buddy. All right. Why is it 2 inches? You can't see that clock from anywhere. You can't tell what time that is. I didn't see it, and I don't believe that. Buddy's seen something old move weirdly, and he craps his pants. All right.
Wenn hier irgendwas in diesem Raum ist, dann macht diese Tür auf. Wenn hier irgendein Geist oder so drin ist und du mich hören kannst, dann mach diese Tür auf.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I have to explain this one? Like, do I have to? You notice how before it happened, he zoomed out the camera so the quality would be a little worse? He literally had fishing line, some fishing string, rigged up to the door. And he, like, had it sitting still so you couldn't see it when it was zoomed in. So when he zoomed out, he could move it. Are we serious? Fishing line.
What if I told you that you could block all ads or get paid to see them? My name is Brandon Moore. I'm an engineer here at Pi.
Bro, ich schwöre bei Gott, ich schwöre auf meine Mutter, hier ist keine Schnur oder so, nicht, dass ihr denkt, ich verarsche.
Rest in peace, your mother. Sorry. She'll be missed. Sorry, that was rude. You see that little arm right there? That's the little notch where the fishing string was, and he pulled it so hard, that's why the door opened so fast, that it came out of that, so we can just go up close and show that there's no string.
Hier ist kein Schnur, nix. Ich schwöre auf meine Mutter. Gar nix.
And a lot of people might be like, oh, well, if there wasn't no string, then what is that? It's got to be ghost. Buddy, you know the earth rotates, is constantly rotating? The earth rotated weird at that exact moment, and it tilted his house a little sideways, and the door swung open. And that's an old clock. It's going to move weird, dog. Like, what are we doing? And if you look, the clock is sitting crooked on the wall. So, yeah. Dude, no way. Are we like so dead serious right now? Are we trolling? There is no latch whatsoever that keeps the door closed. You pushed it closed and it swung back open the second your hand stopped putting pressure on it. Are we like, yo? And the clock was old and janky. That's why that thing was shivering for its last leg of breath. And it just fell because it shook. Are we like... Help. Help. I'm just going to stand here and like sit with whatever could be going on, but I'm just going to ask you for help, but I'm not going to move or try to evade the situation. Yeah, get out of here, dude. It's probably 10 degrees in your room. It's nighttime. It's literally just cold, and you have goosebumps. I have goosebumps right now.
Diese Ouija-Boards genau hier. Diese Ouija-Boards genau hier dran.
Yeah, the clock is literally crooked. That's why the door won't stay closed.
Mein Herz ist am Rasen.
Are we like serious? Am I supposed to believe anything this guy has to say? He needed a wheelbarrow to move one Ouija board and a little clock that he easily carried, each with one hand, to wheelbarrow it over to the fire. Yo, I'm gonna...
The door of an antique clock hanging on the wall opens up by itself, after which the pendulum just drops right out of the clock's frame. TikTok user Hevelista says that's about enough. And the very next begs the question... And now a lot sooner than usual.
Like, dude, like, are we serious? Keep bringing them at me. Like, yeah, nah, that's, yeah, okay. You know, no hate to Nukes. He's a legend, dude. Been watching him for the longest. But, hey, all them videos was fake and very easily debunkable, which I did. So, hey, man. Yeah.